Well, hello everyone and welcome back on in. And Bellwright has had a huge update, so we're coming straight back in. Meet Lons. Looks nothing like me, but this is him anyway. Let's get stuck in and we'll start going through some of the big changes that have come in. Alright, here we are, straight back in, as always, into Carvenia. And we shall go through everything as always. Now, there will be this time me skipping some of the basics, but things have changed. It's been a while since I've played. Well, if you haven't seen the other playthrough, there is huge videos on it. I played 150 days total, I believe, and that's what I ended up with. So quite a lot done. But we're coming in fresh because I thought this update had enough to go from fresh, I think. So I'm just going to... Oh, don't want the tin. I'm going to grab some things as I go along and we'll chat rubbish as we're coming through. I need some sticks and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the idea is going to be to get something set up and get going. And there we go. We have our wooden axe ready straight away. So I've got that going. Let's go on in and start. What I will say as well, if you haven't already seen the updates, do check them out. The graphics look a little bit better, actually. Don't think we can harvest by here because we're by the village. But yeah, some big updates with animal husbandry and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be checking all of that out. And there's a new library and stuff. New animations, all that sort of thing. So we shall see. I believe there's a whole bunch of new missions as well. 20-odd new missions. So we'll use that to our advantage and see what we can do. There we go. So we've got personal shack and wait until tomorrow. That is the very first mission. So we shall start the absolute basics. I don't need this. I know the game inside and out. I think I've got about 120 hours on it now. Something like that anyway. So let's go probably... Well, I don't think the map's changed much. I wonder if they've changed the towns in any way. I know that they've said there's a bit more, a few more bridges and stuff, a little bit done on the map and all that sort of stuff as well. Last time we built down here, I'm not sure that was the tier 3, but tier 1 somewhere down here is pretty good early on to get all of your flax and do your early missions. That's probably where we'll go. Now, if you don't already know, this little area over here is great right at the beginning because it gives you some items. So right by Herndine, just grab this. I'll try and do that as much as I can throughout the playthrough. There's a bit of loot in there basically, and some food, so it makes our life a little bit easier whilst running around. So what we'll do is consume that mashed potato, and that'll give us a bit more stamina to play with. And then there's these two, cooking and animal handling. That's new. So should we look at attributes here? I think there's a new one, animal handling, right there. Look. So I'm not sure how long these actually take. We do have the skill XP gain. Takes 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll read it. Screw it. Let's just read the cooking book. Because why not? Then we'll grab a berry spare. You always kind of want 3 foods as much as you can. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's an animation for the book reading. That's new. Alright, so last time, those of you who didn't see the last series, I built somewhere over here. And it was a pretty good spot, to be fair. There wasn't too much to worry about. I'm just grabbing stone and stuff as we'll need it when we come through, and we'll get all the basic storage and all that's going. I believe the deers now have better animations. There's a whole load of change to that, how the animals work, and it is officially the first year. So we're just going to grab some of these flax bits because we're going to need them. Now what I'm going to do is make sure we drop the seeds for now. We can get those later on. Flax is a big deal early on, and you'll see why later anyway. But yeah, we will be probably using the same little zone here, just at least to get our shack up. It's close enough to do the missions and that we have. Close enough to pad. So I might move over a little bit. Let's take a look. Bandit camp there. This kind of makes sense. It looks so different because there wasn't this many trees last time. We cut them all down. Or they're new. Those trees are new. It is way more dense than before. So we're going to set up a little base camp by the road over here. Alright, we'll get our first personal shack in. Resources and area. Good. Yes. Yes, it is. And then to build, you just chuck it all in like this. So I'm going to get this done. Oh, I do believe the build animation for hammers now at tier 2 and above is much quicker, by the way, as well. And there we go. There's my personal shack. You unlock technology tier 1 and a little bit of renown. So not much more. We have these basic stuff we can do after this, which is nice. So we're going to need the, well, pretty much everything, really. So I will be getting them in. Just going to have them all pretty close by to start with. And I know how most things work, so I'm just going to dump them all in. And I'll get everything up, all these basic things in and ready, so these guys can kind of do their research, all that sort of stuff. We'll have one over here. And then we'll need a housing tent for when we hire our first people in. And we'll keep this pretty straightforward. I'm going to have them all next to each other for now. In the settlement, by the way, if you just press N, so I'll try and do little tips as we get along, but I'm trying to cut out a load of the guff. It'll tell you what you need, so I know I can go here and just have a look at what I need to gather. First of all, though, I think the camp chest actually is probably a good idea to get in. So we'll just probably have one. We want it by the crafting, really. Let's just pop it here for now. This one's nice and easy. I think we just need sticks. Now, it looks to me like they've increased massively the amount of resources around the map. I can't lie, by the way. It just looks like a lot. And full disclaimer, I've turned up the XP to 125% for skills rather than 100%. So you can change all of the multipliers. The only thing I've changed, just to speed it up a little bit to get through and actually enjoy some of the changes. All right, don't forget in your personal shack, there is a little chest as well. So just drop some stuff in there if you're trying to. I'm probably just going to chuck the seeds in there for now. We're going to need the rest of it for building. So I'm just going to place everything in to get these basic things done. Now, we won't be able to do much with these yet, but we'll need them afterwards. So we'll make sure they're in. And for those of you who don't know much about the game, all of this is it starts off very manual. And then as you recruit people in, they work for you. And all this gathering and stuff, they go and do for you. So you set it all up so they go and grab it. It's quite, well, it's great. I love it. We need 2 logs, by the way, as well. So we're going to spend some time cutting a tree. But just whilst we're building this, I will say it feels really weird to be playing from the beginning again. Can't lie. The good news is I have everything we need anyway. So, I mean, loads of stuff to go in. I think I need more logs for that one. But I'm actually intrigued to see how quick I can do things this time round as well. Like, so last time I was probably slower than I'd like to be. It took me 150 days to complete the game, essentially, in game. So quite a few hours. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the least. I'm going to try and do it as quick as I can. So we shall see. And a lot of it comes down to making sure you're doing the books at the right time and stuff. So you can get all that done. I reckon you could do it way quicker. So yeah, we're going to go through, grab a load of flax though. Just want to say as well, if you are new around here, please do consider subscribing. It's a massive help, and I do encourage you to go check out. I made it into 100 days, and then the last 50 days, so 2 separate videos. I've made a full movie of the one previous on the channel, so just search Bellwright and it'll be the top video. It got a lot of views, so check it out, guys, and you'll see what we did last time. I was a bit of a noob with the fighting at first, but I learned a hell of a lot, and we're pretty good at it now, so it's all good. So I highly recommend checking that one out. Right, there's our storage. So what we can now do is I can bin all of this in here for a moment whilst I go and get it. They only have 50, so there's research you can do to unlock other things, which I'll show you once we get the research bench up. But I need sticks and logs before we can do anything else anyway. All right, there's our housing tent, so we can officially hire someone up and they won't be homeless now as well. And then we'll get the rest into here. And they're the ones that are going to do the research as well. So in here, then, you have your first lot of research that we can do. One of the first things I'll probably do, you'll see that you need simple gold river reed. I'm trying to remember what items we need. So foraging camp is going to be the first one, I think. And you can actually chuck the stuff in yourself, which is really cool. So you can kind of use this as a storage. So I can just chuck it in there because it has a volume of 100, right? So it's quite handy. 5 berries, 5 stone, 5 mushroom. Now, we can't do the resources. You actually need to get the worker in. And I'm going to set that as priority 1 as well. But I'm going to head back up to the town because we've actually, I believe, built everything bar the campfire. So we can get a little campfire down. This will be for food. So we want it pretty close to where our storage will be. Let's just go there. And I'll get that built when we come back so we can cook off our mushrooms and stuff and have different types of food. But first things first, I will be heading back up to Herndine. Also, run on the road. I know how to manage my settlement. Thank you very much. Yeah, run on the road because you lose stamina way slower. Because you see it going down? When you're on the road, it doesn't go down at all at that pace. There you go. You see that? The change? Way slower. Oh, wow. Is that a wandering merchant? Wow, that's new. Amazing. I love that.
Well met.
Hello, Helga. Show me what you've got. Oh, look at this. Advanced animal feed, rough animal feed, food. Oh, if I had some gold. I've got 27. Oh, look at that. That's so cool, man. So straps you'll need early on anyway, but I'd love to buy some of this. This will keep me good. That's amazing, though. Absolutely love that there's wandering traders, man. Don't know if there's a way of telling them on the map, but that is super cool. I absolutely love this game, man. Right, we're looking for someone to hire with 60 renown, so there has to be... Let's see if these kind of things are changed. What I hope for is that certain things... Oh, so I guess once you've met them, I reckon you're going to be able to see their stats here, so rather than going in. So we're going to want to grab one of these beggars. They're all going to be rubbish, so you can set a marker on them and then go up to them. He's pretty far away, though. That's kind of annoying. What about you? He's a bit closer. Let's go grab Victor and send him back to our place. So we can basically get him just gathering stuff to be built. And then once the gathering shack's up, I'll get him gathering. I think that's absolutely fine. So they can't level up much, the beggars. But yeah, it's going to be really cool to see how you can level them all with the books. So money making, I think I'm going to do a bit more with money this time. Let's see if I can get him to come. Should be pretty cheap, right? Yeah, 23 renown. So as you can see, they can't really do too much. He's a slacker and he's a dullard, but it's fine. So what we're going to do with you is we're going to switch you to... Oh, he's there already. So we're going to make him a worker here. Look at all the changes to the pictures and stuff. And what we'll do is delivery is going to be his #1 priority. And then everything he can construct, he can craft if he can. I can also let him research, to be fair. So let's do kind of that. And then animal handling. Let's change him to a worker. There we go. So he's now going to go back to the settlement. And he'll go off and work for me. And I don't know if I have enough for any more. Another beggar here. 141 now. So each person you hire, by the way, the cost multiplies. So you can't really do too much. But now we've got him, we can go back home. That's all we needed to do, right? Although, I am tempted to see what we can do with the shop. Let's just see if there is actually... Hello, cow. Let's see if there's, like, anything we can do to make money, is what I'm thinking, right? Hello, chicken. Don't kill the animals in the village, by the way. I honestly just don't do it. And you can pet the cats. You can also get cats for your settlement now. I believe you can have them as pets. This one's called Holly. You can give him a little stroke. Lovely stuff. This guy in the shop here, I'm sure there's one you can sell the axes to that you craft, which is easy money to sell. Simple axe. So we can sell 1 axe a day for 12 coins. Oh, they still haven't fixed that. Okay, it has to be a fresh axe, I think. I'm not sure if that'll work. I'll show you a really good spot for river reed and stuff later on, but yeah, and then the bookseller's just up here. Now, it's almost the end of day 1. I probably will sleep through the nights, depending on what I'm gathering and stuff. Yeah, but I'll show you all these sort of stuff anyway as we go through. And then here you can buy and sell books that you don't want, so highly recommend trying to get strength books when they come. So you want to be getting to tier 3 strength early on, because that's when all the better weapons and stuff can be yielded by your settlers. So, oh, hello. You're new. Animal merchant, eh? Yeah, show me what you've got. Oh, my God. Look how... Oh, the cats. Oh, this. Okay. Okay. I love farming in games anyway. I'm going to have loads of chickens, man. I built further away than when I previously built. Actually, I built here. I was talking rubbish. I built in this section right here. So I'm a little bit further away. That's okay, though. You can build along. All right, there he is back at home. What's he up to? Look, he's researching already. So he's doing it all purely because I've dumped everything in here. So it's really good. And then what did we need on this campfire? I think it was just stones, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we need... So 2 wood, 1 stone. That's nice and easy because I think I've got some. Yeah, pretty full. I just grabbed some hemp as well. 1... Was it 3 wood? Can't remember what I said now. And then 1 stone. So let's go and do a bit of a stone gather. Now, it is nearly night time, so we do need to be wary of that. And you can turn off the UI and all that sort of stuff as well. It's pretty cool. That smoke over there. That's a bandit camp. Ah, the beautiful knight is here. Look at him going out to grab stuff that he may need, which is interesting. Let's see what they actually needed in here. So, 5 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, he just needs to go and grab the berries. He's done 33% of that foraging camp research already. It's pretty handy to get that up and running right off the bat, to be honest. And then in the campfire is going to be where we get better foods as well. So I can cook myself, but you can also get them going, which is not something we'll need to worry about too much yet. But what we want to do is go in here. You can now fish, by the way, but we're going to go for roasted mushrooms. And early on, we're going to want just 10 of those. And then we'll have raw mushrooms, roasted mushrooms, and berries as our 3 food sources early on. I'll leave the rest. I'll make sure mushrooms are done first for now, and we'll just prioritize food a little bit higher, so we want the research first. And then what I've just gone and done is got a few mushrooms. So in the morning, although, to be fair, I might roast them myself. So if we add some firewood, I can also add these mushrooms, and this will level up my cooking as well. Ah, he's already put one on. Huh. Oh, did I do that? I have no idea. Oh, look at that new campfire animation. That looks nice. Oh, no way, man. That looks beautiful. I love this game. All right, camp storage is already full. It's crazy, man, how quick it goes up. What I'm going to do is take the seeds out, because I'm not going to be able to function if I don't put this stuff in. So I'll probably just dump the sticks into there. Now, they will burn too, so be careful if they're on too long. And the moon's out. Look at that. We're pretty late already. I'm going to just dump these guys in here. And then the others, to be fair, I'm going to save that mushroom for the morning, and then I'm going to eat these when they're done. So I'm going to wait, grab these off, then probably go to bed. There it is. Good old roasted mushroom. And I can add one straight back on, which will probably burn. You can also add burnt mushroom as a third food source, by the way. But they're pretty good, these are, so... You know what? I'm going to get another camp chest next to this. And what I'm going to do is set this one. We turn everything else off. And we're going to have just food in this one. I'm going to do it early on. So we've got everything we need. And then that one could be everything else. So if I turn food off on this one, he'll go and dump the food into there when he needs. He's already putting stuff in, actually. What a legend. But as it's dark and we can't see, I'm going to sleep the first night through. And there it is. Day 1 complete of a brand new Bellwright journey. This is so cool. Day 2. 5 days until the winter. No drama. Here we are. The new day dawns then, and I can go talk to the Elder now, which is pretty awesome. I think he's pretty much done the chest, so what a legend. I'm going to dump those in. I'm going to eat a mushroom myself, and I'm also... Has he moved that other one off? I think he's eaten it. I'm going to grab myself another berry and another thingy here. Got a nice little berry bush here. And then also a raw mushroom, and that'll give us, well, the 3 foods for today. Hoping that he's done the research, actually. Before I head on up, that's probably what I want to do. Camp's looking good. I might get in yet another one. Sleep fully restores. Yeah, we know this. I know how. Don't you worry. HP will go up. So that just needs 5 berries then. Let me go and grab these for the research. There we go. And harvesting level 2. Good news. Oh, for those of you who don't know, harvesting. So as things level up, chance for extra harvesting yield plus 6%. So... all good, and cooking's going to level up nicely, so that's cooking speed as well. We're just going to dump those in, and he can come back and do that research, hopefully. Let's make sure we're nice and empty. I might try and craft, actually, 2 stone, 6 wood. If I grab some sticks on the way, I can harvest up a new axe and make 12 coin. There we go, got an axe on me. Hopefully I can sell this one on, we'll see. Just want to check something before I go in. So, I did speak to that other beggar. It didn't actually show up, so no, it didn't keep their skills up here. But it does for the ones you hire. I think they get more expensive at each town if you do too many from one town as well. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. To try and hire from multiple once you unlock the towns. There's the foraging camp though. We're going to build that when we get back. That's huge. Now there is a full storyline as well. I don't follow it really. I just like to just do the missions. And I know where the... hunter is, but I need to talk to Amelie first, so we'll go have a quick chat with her. Okay, she's just down here. And the hunter, is it Dobromir? I can't remember his name now. He also comes to our camp eventually, so we'll get him in. He'll be our second person. But the quicker you can get people in your settlement, the better, because that determines pretty much how quick you can progress. I think we're already progressing at double the speed of when I last played, so... like speed run Bellwright. There we go. So, wants us to go visit Lubomir. I know where he is. So, he's up in the woods over here. And then he'll ask us to go kill some wolves, I think it is. Now, if you're wondering what weapons to go for, you'll always want a bow, I think, for hunting and stuff like that. But the best one that I noticed is two-hander. So, I was doing one-hand shield before, but the two-hander, because one-hander allows you to shoot a bow as well. The two-hander's just so good. Right, here he is. Oh, there we go. I'm willing to join you, but I need to have renown. Alright, research small trap. Let your settler craft the trap at simple workbench. Pick up trap. So this is how we're going to get our stuff. We'll get him to join. He won't leave, so we can grab him at a later date, but I can't get him until I get enough renown in. And I wouldn't have had enough anyway from last time, actually. But I can get the gatherer's camp now, which is fantastic. And Lubomir will be our cook, I believe. I'm not sure if you can... yeah, you can't see him on the map. I actually forgot to sell my thing as well. There's cooking too. Yeah, I forgot to sell my axe. But here's the small trap it wants us to research. So 2 flax, 5 stick. Let me get that in. So you can't do the research yourself. but you can at least put the resources in for them, right? So he can start, and then I just need to grab some more sticks. So what have I got on me? Dump off the stone. I'll keep the axe on me. And yeah, I'll go and get a bunch more sticks to start the day. There you go. He's gone off to, you'll see on the side, he's gone off to grab the wood that he needs as well. But I've just grabbed 28 anyway. So I'm going to dump that in. And our food run out. Let's eat another cooked mushroom, sorry. And in you go. He's going to put those in anyway. So what I'll do with mine is probably keep them on me ready, because we're going to need them for crafting. So on the crafting bench, which is over here, I can manage what we want. A fishing rod, look at this, man. I'm going to put it in because we definitely want this to be topped up. So I always want a fishing rod. So we want him to have a weapon. So we'll go with cutting. We'll make sure the simple axe is topped up because he can actually do that. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, the whole point is you keep topped up. A bit like Alien Dawn, if any of you watch from that, from me. But then I can go ahead and craft things myself. So this will level up my crafting as well. What are you doing? It's there. And yeah, in here I can dump off the sticks. I can use this storage as well, 200. So just whilst we don't have space. And then whilst we wait for him to finish that research, I'm going to go out and just grab a bunch more mushrooms and berries and all that sort of stuff, just to not waste time. And the small trap's finished. Beautiful. Oh, by the way, you can do it from here as well. You don't have to do everything from going over to the camp. So if you come into here, I can now set up another research directly from here. But simple workbench, I'm actually going to put the small trap on, and I'm going to move that up. So I'm going to say, well, let's have, I think we need 3. We'll keep this topped up to 2. So they always make 2. They're just wood as well, nice and easy. So I can just keep grabbing those out. And we'll place some for our own stuff as well. So we'll catch meat in that. And that's another food source then. So very easy. And he's pretty good, the beggar. I can't lie. He's doing pretty well for us. We're going to need berries and mushrooms for the bait and the traps as well. So the gathering camp is a big deal. And there's the small trap.
I saw livestock escaping from
So inside the bench then, I can grab this trap. I'm just going to put this food in first. Let's put... I think I'm going to have to do the cooking, really. But that shouldn't be a problem. I think if I just get a bit of wood in, maybe. And I can cook whilst I'm here. It'll level me up as well. Because why not, right? Who doesn't love a good level up? Hello, mate. I think he just put the trap somewhere. Is he still there? He's still working. Let's take the trap. And then pick a trap and set it yourself in the dense forest. So by dense forest, they mean anywhere where it's like this. So traps will work just fine in this little section, which is perfect, actually. So you want to just right-click on it, and then you can go and dump it in here, and you can see it on the map. So right here is good. And then we'll need to add some kind of bait, which will bring 3 small traps to Dobron. Bring 1 pelt is optional, so we're going to need... you know what? Let's go to 3 then. We'll get him doing that, and I can grab the sticks as well. And that'll be how we can get some renown. And I will arm the trap with a berry right here. And this should bring us the pelt that we need. Shouldn't take too long. And I'm going to go out and do a bit of farming for the day, I think. So a bit of sticks and all that sort of stuff. Everything we're going to need. Hopefully, though, I can research. What I'll do is come into research. There's a storage. I need to double check how you get the good storage, though. If I come into here. Yes, this is the research tree. It's huge. There is a storage somewhere. There it is, stockpile. So we need the logging camp, which is very easy to research, actually. Let's get the logging camp. I'm not bothered about anything else. I can fight for a while. Right, there's 2. Hopefully he makes the last one. Now, I've got these topping up, but I will fill these up. Hopefully we can catch something. I'm going to keep them on me. Right, I'm going to craft a small... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Primitive club. I'll give that to him. Why not? I want the small trap. So I'm just going to stand here and craft this myself. Now, this will level up my crafting as well. So we'll probably want that. And then I should have enough for these guys. Now, what I can do is go and kill a wolf and grab a pelt myself, or kill a bunny or something. I don't have a bow yet. And there's my 3 traps. Now, what I'll do with him is give him a club. If anything attacks him, he can whack him with the club. Good stuff. You can also give him shields as well, but he's not a very good fighter, so it's not worth the hassle with him. And later on, you can set them up with much better stuff. Oh, I need to check. See, nothing in there yet, so we'll leave that one. I'm going to head on up. It's optional for the pelt. I'm just going to give it in so I can move on. There's a bunny right there, look. I don't think I'm quick enough to catch it. Otherwise, I would run at it and try and hit it. Although, you do gain speed with agility, by the way, if you're wondering. So this agility increases movement speed. Good try. Let's try it. I don't have enough stamina, I don't think, to catch it. We are quick enough, just not enough stamina. So, no. It's close. Not quite enough stamina. So as you swing. Damn it. Would have been nice. Okay, let's see if we can sell to this man today. I would love to. Doesn't always work. Yeah, fresh ones work. There's 12 coins. Lovely. Thank you very much. Now, the good news is this stuff's going to be a bit easier earlier on to sell as well. So, like, the meat's worth loads. Here you go, mate. Got you 3 traps. Can I have some renown, please? Oh, it's just trust. So now I need to kill 2 wolves. I don't know. Do you get renown from the wolves? I can't remember. I don't think you do. The wolves are quite far away. They're just up here. Well, it's not really far. I'm going to run over and do it. I think I should be okay. There's the logging camp. Beautiful. Look at the little chicks, man. That's cute. Alright. I've just noticed our mushroom has worn off as well. So before I go in and fight, I will get another one. The wolves aren't that hard, but you can face tank them with an axe. It's fine. Alright, let's head on over. Got myself another mushroom. Hopefully my HP will be up. I think the best way to describe this game for anyone that's wondering it's like, it almost feels like you're playing Blinking Skyrim sometimes, but it's a survival game along with a city builder game along with a RPG. It's great. All right, there's 3 wolves nearby, so gotta be careful. I don't want to bait all 3 at once, to be honest. Now, I could draft my guy to come with me as well, but I'm going to try and pull one at a time, see if we can do it. They're pretty deadly. So they seem to move very differently than before, which is interesting. There we go. Come on. Perfect. We got one. Right click to block, by the way. And then we just want to swing at it. And the direction you swing is how it attacks. We don't want to be hitting these too much. Look at that. You got to wait. Skin the carcass. Let's go. You can carry the carcass back too, but I will take it. There's 3 pelts, 2 meat. And thank you for the combat. I know very well how it works. And what I want to show you is this. So one-handed plus strength is going up because that's kind of what I'm using at the moment. And each level is good, right? So pretty good. Let's try and get one more over because it only wants me to kill 2. That's all I want from this. Although I do want the 3rd one, actually. The reason I want the 3rd one... There we go. Got him over. Come on. I'm going to go for a big swing. And each attack is very different. And then we'll wait for the next one. That's a 29 kilo, baby. And I think it determines how much you get out of it. So another 3 pelts. This is crazy. This is way more than before. I'm just going to hold fire whilst my HP goes up a couple of ticks. All right, that should be fine. Now, a top-down attack is the way to do this one, I think. It's a pretty beefy attack. Got to be careful here. There we go, we're good. We killed all 3, so I'm going to grab this one as well. This is a good amount of food we're going to cook up. And the raw food we want constantly anyway. That gives pretty good buffs to HP. So we're just going to come in here. I do believe there's a little bit of loot now. Wow, a few people have told me there are. I'm not actually sure. Bones of a man. There is a chest. Lovely. There we go. Old coins, some coins, blah, blah, blah. Those coins can be used. Is it for renown? I can't remember now. Oh, we're full. Hold on. That's not good. Drop a load of meat. Did we drop anything? Or is it still... No, we got everything. What did we get? Smoked fish fillets. Wow. Why have I got the smoked fish fillet? You can change the consumption of something, by the way. Look at that. Was that in the loot? I think it was. Nice. So yeah, these old coins you can give in to boost rep for the town. Useful for later. I think I have enough time to finish this one before nightfall and then should be able to recruit. I think the town's shut at 9. Ready threat's already at 10%. Oh, I'm wasting a lot of time here by not having my... I haven't built... Did I do it yet? Has he built it? No. Okay. I was going to say I wasted a lot of time actually by not setting up the gathering, but I don't even think I built it, did I? Okay, I got some coins. I got some pelts for you. There we go. 100 renown. I think I've got enough for him now. I can give coins to him. I'm going to give this one up. But, oh, black pearls. White pearl and fish scale. These are new. You can sell them for 30 trust. Now, it's worth giving these to Padstow, I believe. Oh, I just realized we've got a piece of cooked meat as well. But I'm not going to, yeah, I'm just going to give that in. And now we've unlocked a whole bunch of quest people now, which means we can just change what we're doing. So is there anything I can help you with? This is the chickens one. I'm just going to grab the quests for now whilst I'm here, and then we'll go home and get those other bits built. We'll also grab what's his face in. And this one is yellow. This is different. Our main quest is my guess. Yeah, there we go. All of these are part of what will show up in your quest book. That's why I like to grab them all, because we will do them all. Very handy early on. If I just open up the journal, you'll see them all here, so we can see. Talk. That'll give us coins and renown. 300 renown, hiring another follower, and an earn friend trust level. Bring 2 hemp, 2 sage, 2 flax. I can do that one nice and easy. And that gives us some dollar. So very, very good. What I'm going to do, though, is grab what's his face from over here, I think it is, wasn't it? It's over here. Trust and renown, I know. Thank you. So let's go higher up this guy. I think we have enough now. There he is. Look, milling about. I think he can be our cook, if I remember correctly. Is it Lubomir or Dobromir? I can't remember his name. Lubomir, there we go. Yeah, look at that. He has a 4 cooking. So he's not too bad early on. He's going to help us. You can actually level him up. Oh, he's 153. No. Ah, can't grab him then. Okay, let's head on home. Now I'm going to turn a personal waypoint on with our shack. As you can see over there, look, there it is anyway, the fire. But I can have it on the mini-map now in the bottom right. I can see where my house is. Pretty handy. A good first 2 days, really. I mean, we could... You can go through the night. Sleeping doesn't matter. You do get a rested bonus. But if you really want to get stuff done, you could spend all night just chopping. As you can see, you can't see very well. Ah, my trap has caught something, though. Firstly, though, we need to get this forager's camp in. And I'm actually going to put this a bit further away. The reason I'm going to do this is because of this pond over here. So we're going to be able to get river reed if I place it close enough. So I'm thinking over here somewhere. Now, it's a bit of a ways to travel, so it's going to affect us early on. But I don't care. I'm going to do it. Because the river reed, although I spent so long doing it myself before, it was a pain. So it's just going to be much easier if I put it over here. I reckon this might be close enough. So we'll get this one built. And then that should mean from here, we'll be able to grab river reed from here, which will be a lot quicker. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually thinking building. I don't know. Map's big, by the way. Takes some doing. I think he's already doing it, which is great. So we'll get him working. And then the other one's going to be the logging camp, which the logging camp can go nearby. Because we've got a lot of trees here. So logging camp, we will construct just this way. That's absolutely fine. And obviously you can set priority. Hopefully it works really well now. So we'll go other, which shows the ones that need building. Foraging camp, we'll make sure priority 1 is set. Let's go 2. And then in there we can sort that and decide what we want from it. So here we can say sage. I'm going to always keep that topped up. Let's say 10. Main one though is going to be this river reed. We're going to top that up. And we'll say 15 early on. I think we'll put that at the top, and I'll change the priority to 1 on river reed. The other ones, not so much. Don't worry about any of those till later on. Berries and mushrooms will definitely get in as well. This is what we'll use it for. So we'll say we'll always have 10 mushrooms, so we'll have 10 cooked of each. And berries, we'll say top those bad boys up as well. Technically, we want the berries first because they're going to grab the meat for us as well. And then flax later on. We're going to want more. I'm actually going to grab loads of river reed. It's quite important. So he'll go off and do that, hopefully. And then for the rest of it, I probably want to cook off some of this food, to be fair. So let's put on the raw meat. I'm just going to dump the fur and pelts into here for now as like storage. And then research, we're going to need something as well. And I think what I'll do is grab smoking rack. So we've got the hemp. It just needs a bit of wood. Let's get that in as well. So that's going to come in pretty handy. I'm going to sleep it off, I think, and we'll go fresh in the morning. A very, very good day. And there's no, right, you don't have to do any of the quests either if you don't really want to. I mean, you need to eventually, but not all of them, right? You can do just the main quests. But it is easier to unlock. You can farm renown from bandits as well, which I can show you, but I don't know. We'll leave him kind of doing his thing, but the camp is doing really well. I just need a little bit more renown. I'm going to grab some sticks just to cook off this meat, I think. There we have it. The fire, the campfire right here. Look at him sat down eating. Look, what a little legend. There you have it, guys. That is going to be the end of the very first one here. Gas the video up, guys. It helps massively. I hope you're going to be looking forward to this one. Make it known, because that's why we carry things on. As I say, though, past this one, we'll try and cut out all the guff and do a bit more. And I can't guarantee. I don't know how quick the episodes will be out, but I'll try my best. As always, really appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.